Hello and welcome back to HobTech Cars. Today I'm going to be showcasing how to fit some engine seals to your MGB Roadster or GT. Don't worry about the part numbers today, I'm going to list them in the description for this video. So the first seal is this guy here, he is the radiator diaphragm. Next up is this radiator seal that runs on the top of the radiator. And thirdly, we have this guy here, who's the main seal for the engine bay of the car. Finally, we have this bonnet seal here, which is just a little bit of foam with some double-sided tape. So for the radiator seal, you can see here that it's essentially made to block off this gap between the radiator and the engine bay. And the main engine bay seal is meant to run in a kind of horseshoe shape around the top of the bulkhead of the car and kind of back to 3/4 of the length of the car. So that's what the car looks like with the two seals fitted. The foam tucks in very nicely. I should mention that all these parts today I got from Moss Motors. I've used some sticky tape here as a common problem seems to be that the foam gets sucked into the engine, so that should stop that from happening. Next, I have to do the main engine bay seal. My car was repainted at some point in its life and the owner had neglected to add that seal, so let's add that back in now. Okay, and this is what yours should look like. You can see here there's kind of a natural bend in the metal where my seal kind of just followed it. That's fine. It looks a little bit bumpy, but it has been in a package wound up in a circle for a few months. This will flatten down with time. I'm really happy with it. It fitted very well. It didn't need any work at all. Everything was perfect and I actually matched it up perfectly. I thought it would take 2 or 3 attempts to get that right, so I'm delighted that it lined up equally on both sides. Next, I have to fit that bonnet seal. So that's going to go in there. Some people say that these cause rust. I mean, this car is dry stored, it's in a shed, so I'm just going to fit it anyway. It was there from factory, so why not? I recommend getting some help with a second person for this. I found it quite awkward to affix the bonnet seal in. So now for some engine bay TLC. These rusted radiator brackets were really annoying me, so I just gave them a very quick sand and a spray to improve the aesthetics of the engine bay. You can see here that the two mounts are resprayed and they look rather tasty and nice. Next, this pipe here going to the radiator looks like it was sprayed at some point. Just decided to give it a little touch up. It looks like it's a copper pipe because it has that bluish tinge to it, so I just wanted to get it back to black. I've removed the bonnet stay here and I've resprayed it matte black just to give it a little touch up. You can buy these new for about €20, but let's try and save some money here. I also painted these clips that hold the front grille to the front of the chassis. They were just a little bit perished, so that was another small job I did. The end result should look like this. I'm really happy with how the seals worked out. There definitely is a huge difference in the fumes in the cabin when I'm driving. Previously it was just lots of bad smells and odours and fumes coming into the engine bay. And it really makes a remarkable difference to the comfort of driving the car. I was surprised by how effective it actually was. So you can see my engine bay is looking nice and tidy here. Very happy with the results. I'd say all in all this took about 30 minutes to do all this work, so it was a good return on investment for time. I'll list the prices and the part numbers for the seals below. Any questions, please do let me know, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks a million. Bye bye.